This video is about Mephisto Waltz by Franz Liszt. I will explain the most important things about the work and the composer. Franz Liszt was a Hungarian composer, pianist and conductor who lived from 1811 to 1886. He is considered one of the most important representatives of the Romantic period and had a significant influence on the development of piano music. Liszt was not only an outstanding composer, but also a virtuoso pianist who inspired audiences with his technique and expressiveness. His most famous works include the Mephisto Waltz, a brilliant piano piece that places the highest demands on the technical and musical abilities of the performer. Liszt composed the Mephisto Waltz in 1859 while he was working as a court conductor in Weimar. The piece is part of a series of works inspired by the Faust legend, including the Faust Symphony and the Faust Waltzes. The Mephisto Waltz was first published in 1862 and helped to cement Liszt's reputation as a brilliant composer and pianist. The piece was very popular and became a fixture of the piano repertoire. Liszt was inspired to compose the Mephisto Waltz by the Faust legend, which was widespread in 19th-century literature and art. In particular, Liszt was taken with Faust by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. In the Mephisto Waltz, Liszt incorporates a scene from Goethe's drama in which Faust and Mephistopheles dance at a village wedding. Mephistopheles, the devil, plays the violin and seduces those present with his diabolical music. Liszt tried to translate this scene into music and create a piano piece that expresses the demonic energy and seductive power of the devil. The Mephisto Waltz is composed in a single movement that is divided into several sections. These sections flow into one another and form a cohesive musical unit. The piece begins with a slow, mysterious introduction characterized by chromatic runs and dissonant chords. This is followed by the actual waltz, a wild, rapid dance interspersed with virtuoso passages and powerful chords. Towards the end of the piece, the music builds to a furious climax, before fading away in a dark, ominous conclusion. The Mephisto Waltz is characterized by a multitude of musical themes and motifs that are taken up and varied again and again in the course of the piece. The main theme, which characterizes the actual waltz, is marked by wild, demonic energy and places the highest demands on the technical abilities of the pianist. In addition, other themes and motifs appear, sometimes seductive and sensual, sometimes dark and ominous. Liszt processes these themes in an artistic manner, creating a varied and exciting musical experience that captivates the listener. The Mephisto Waltz places the highest demands on the technical and musical abilities of the pianist. Liszt, who was himself an outstanding piano virtuoso, built numerous challenges for the interpreter into this piece. Rapid runs, wide leaps, complex rhythms, and powerful chords demand perfect mastery of the instrument from the pianist. At the same time, the performer must also be able to shape the lyrical and expressive passages of the piece with sensitivity and convincingly portray the various moods and characters. The Mephisto Waltz is still one of Franz Liszt's most popular and most frequently performed works. It delights pianists and audiences alike with its virtuoso brilliance, its varied tone colors, and its emotional expression. The piece has inspired and influenced numerous composers and pianists and is considered a milestone in the development of piano virtuosity. Even today, the Mephisto Waltz has lost none of its fascination and appeal, and is constantly being reinterpreted by pianists all over the world. Franz Liszt was not only the composer of the Mephisto Waltz, but also had a decisive influence on the development of piano music as a whole. He expanded the technical and expressive possibilities of the piano and created numerous works that are still part of the core repertoire of pianists today. These include, in addition to the Mephisto Waltz, his Etudes, the Hungarian Rhapsodies, and the Piano Sonata in B minor. However, Liszt was not only a great composer, but also a great pianist and teacher, and influenced numerous musicians of his time. His legacy continues to this day, inspiring pianists and music lovers around the world. Franz Liszt was one of the most colorful and influential personalities in the music world of the 19th century. He not only shaped piano music, but also orchestral music and the genre of the piano concerto in a decisive way. However, Liszt was not only important as a composer and pianist, but also as a teacher, conductor, and promoter of young talent. He supported numerous aspiring musicians of his time and helped to shape the musical landscape of his era.